All right, so here he is, the still undefeated UMAR NURMAGOMEDOV. And we do hope eventually he gets into those title eliminators and back to those UFC main events, because a lot of people are bullish on his chances to dethrone the bantamweight champion, whoever that is, when his moment arrives. Still training under the watchful eye of Javier Mendez at the American Kickboxing Academy. Cardio Cain Velasquez has been a huge influence of late on UMAR NURMAGOMEDOV. Health is wealth, though, right? Wasn't able to make the walk for the Sandhagen fight. He is healthy again tonight. Let's see if he can put that best foot forward. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but MERAB DVALISHVILI, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight MERAB, because MERAB is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face MERAB DVALISHVILI. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, so the tension is palpable. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here at the famed Honda Center in the Big A, Anaheim, California. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, UMAR NURMAGOMEDOV. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, MERAB the Machine DVALISHVILI.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Serra Longo rep, MERAB DVALISHVILI, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. MERAB doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Another nice combination to the head. Oh, nice elbow.
No surprise to see the early takedown attempt in succession out of MERAB DVALISHVILI. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns, because MERAB will not stop pursuing.
Fast pace here in the early going. Nice knee to the body there by DVALISHVILI.
DVALISHVILI.
Straight right is there.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is officially tight.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Oh, nice.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
DVALISHVILI's back to the side control now.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here, making all these shots count. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by DVALISHVILI. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, somehow, some way you got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. Get them out here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by UMAR NURMAGOMEDOV. Nicely done.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
NURMAGOMEDOV's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
DVALISHVILI's in half guard now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, has the guard closed here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
30 seconds.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by DVALISHVILI. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability. Beautiful kick lands there. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, punches and punches.
Just misses with the left hook. Umar Nurmagomedov gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. So you got to question the fight IQ at some point. He's got an outstanding offensive takedown game. His ground and pound strikes are vicious, yet hasn't done any of that.
He's listened to the stories, John. He's listened to the stories. He's allowed for this guy to be bigger and badder than he truly is.
Fighters separate from the clinch.
Great timing there. Beat the hips and got the takedown.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for it.
DVALISHVILI's going for a choke here.
Oh, he's advancing.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Takes his back now. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Umar Nurmagomedov. Now drops inside that close.
Armbar attempt. That is tight.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Nurmagomedov's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Great job landing from the top position. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
All right, well, perhaps he has a point to prove. Perhaps there's a hip injury, but this man's UFC career. We'll see if he can finish. Big left hand.
Oh! He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
20 seconds to go. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by DVALISHVILI. Seconds winding down in round two. Round three next. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh! Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Nice little short uppercut there. Another good stick to the head.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Half man, half machine, another takedown for the Georgian, MERAB DVALISHVILI.
I mean, MERAB is such a tank, man. The guy does not stop chasing takedowns. When you think that you're going to breathe in, nope, MERAB is right back in your face trying to take you down again. And tonight, it's working.
And if somehow his shoulder dislocates in competition, he'll pop it back.
He'll pop it back in place.
DVALISHVILI's back in half guard. All right, side control now. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Good work from the top here by DVALISHVILI. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. DVALISHVILI's back in half guard.
Going to the mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground while working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DVALISHVILI. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Trying to recover full guard there. And now he's in the guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by DVALISHVILI.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Final seconds of round 3. DVALISHVILI's right back to the full mount. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy. Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Nice kick.
Oh, big elbow. Superman punch lands. Nurmagomedov's eye is closing up. DVALISHVILI gets stung by that leg kick. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Nice level change.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passes to half guard.
Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out.
He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
He passes the half.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, he's got his back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by UMAR NURMAGOMEDOV. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase him back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground.
He's in the mount.
Stay busy.
10 seconds now to go in the round. That's a system blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his arm very bad.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Take a seat, bro. Deep breath. All right, listen. He's outstriking us, okay? So, just like we did in the gym, we're gonna have to switch it up. I want you to go out there.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. We nearly had a knockout in the previous round, but the corner...
Yeah, he hurt real bad. He's still hurt.
Oh, big left hook there.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
He's having his way with him here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DVALISHVILI. Nurmagomedov's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. DVALISHVILI's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
DVALISHVILI's back in side control.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Big shots landed by him now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters can't. Oh, with authority, the body.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
trying to find a home for that right hand. UMAR NURMAGOMEDOV gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. That uppercut appeared to find its home. 90 seconds to go to decide this one.
Oh, there we go.
Back to his feet. And reaches in a takedown. Why not? Oh, and he caught the kick. So we go under a minute to go in the fight.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Nurmagomedov's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Both fighters throwing heat now. Just misses with that one.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that's getting in deep now. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the guillotine. Might be able to sink in a Von Flue choke here.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, MERAB, the Machine DVALISHVILI.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week, and that's exactly what he needed here tonight. After 5 rounds, the heavyweight champion remains the same. Congratulations to the baddest man on the planet.
2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood, beach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap, going with the wind.